Next is Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law. Remember, we are familiar with the charge. Okay, understood. We know the meaning of 1 coulomb. 1 coulomb is how much? 6 into 10 raised to 18 electrons. Okay. The charge has positive and negative sign. Remember, the charge has positive and negative sign. If you have electrons, it is said to be negatively charged. If I have a plenty of electrons, we say that we have a negative charges. And if we lose electron, suppose a material loses electron, the material is said to be positively charged. Clear? So gaining electron, if an object gain electron, it is said to be negatively charged. If an object loses electron, it is said to be positively charged object. Okay? Now, let me explain Coulomb's law. We have two charges, Q1 and Q2. Q1 and Q2 are the two charges. Then remember, there will be attractive or repulsive forces between them. Remember, if Q1 and Q2 has same sign, Q1 and Q2 have same sign. Same sign means positive, positive or negative, negative. Then the force will be repulsive. Repulsive force will be there. And if Q1 and Q2 have opposite sign, one positive, other one negative, opposite sign, then the force will be attractive. There will be an attractive force. Please remember that. Now, suppose we have Q1 and Q2, let the sign be same. The Q1 and Q2 are the two charges. They are separated by a small distance r. They are separated by very small distance r. Then if they are like charges, I mean same sign, it will be repulsive. Q1 is repelled by Q2 with a force F, and Q2 repelled by Q1 by a same force F. If they are like charges, it will be repulsive force. The force on Q1 will be same as force on Q2. Is that okay? The Coulomb's law help us to find the formula for finding force. Let me write the definition statement of Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law says that the force between 2 point charges varied inversely as the square of the distance between the charges and directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of two charges and acted along the line joining the two charges. This statement you have to learn. Using this statement we can make the formula for finding force. Let us try it. That F is what? The force is what does this statement says? The force between the 2 point charges varied inversely as the square of the distance. Before that, let me write this one. The charges and directly proportional to the product of magnitude of two charges. F is directly proportional to product of two charges. Magnitude of the product of two charges. F is directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of two charges, and F is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Inversely proportional to means F is directly proportional to 1 by r square. Clear? Inversely proportional means that. Clear? Inversely proportional to the square of distance means F is directly proportional to the reciprocal of r square. Understood? Proportional means that if the right side is doubled, the left side will be doubled. If the right side becomes 10 times, the left side becomes 10 times. That is the meaning of directly proportional. So if we have two quantities proportional to F, we can combine them. That is F proportional to the product of them. If F proportional to two quantities, there is a result, f will be proportional to the product of them. q1 q2 into 1 by r square, that is q1 q2 divided by r square. If there is proportionality, we can make it equal by writing a constant of proportionality in the right side. You studied in the lower classes. So f equal to, proportionality is there. If I remove it, I must write a constant, say k, in the right side. k1 k2 by r square. This formula you have to memorize. Where k is a constant, its value you have to memorize 9 into 10 raised to 9. Please memorize that value. And remember, the space is vacuum. Okay, please also note this one. The space is air or vacuum. Then only this formula applicable. And later, this k is written in another format. You will learn when you learn the Gauss's law, you can understand the meaning of that. For the time being, please note that the constant k is sometimes written in another form. But when we do the problem, we will use only this value, 9 into 10 raised to 9. But later, when I discuss the Gauss's law, this k is written in another form. K is written in terms of another constant, like this, 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. Where epsilon 0 is a constant representing the free space, representing vacuum. Its value you need to memorize 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 1. The k is written in terms of another constant, epsilon 0. Epsilon 0 is a constant representing the free space. But when we do the problems for finding f, we require only this formula, f equal to k into q1 q2 by r square. We don't need 1 by epsilon 0. Okay, we don't need this. The value of k will be 9 into 10 raised to 9. Is that okay?